Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. We have another one here for you today. We are going to be flying in the coveted LearJet 35 Alpha. Okay, I know y'all love this thing right here, so do I. That's why I decided to bring it back into rotation, because we've been doing a lot of TBM stuff. So we're going to switch it up here. We're going to be November 986 Sierra Alpha. This is a beautiful white and green livery, and we're going to be flying out of Granbury, Texas, and we're going to be flying over to Aspen, Colorado, and we're going to be doing that very challenging approach. Okay, so say your prayers. But this is going to be about an hour and 40-minute flight, so we'll just give it take about 2 hours. I'll try to chop the video up just a little bit, maybe during cruise, um, just so it doesn't end up being that long. And I might bring the video back at top of descent. Um, if it gets pretty scenic up in the air, we're going to be at flight level 400. I'll start the video. I'll get that in there too, because I want you to get all these good views here. But let's go ahead and by the way, this is a pretty dope scenery here. A pretty chill scenery we have for Granbury Regional. You know, it's not the default scenery. It's I got this one from the marketplace. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do it. And you know how I do. We're gonna fly from the FO side in this one. But let's get moving here. So we're gonna get rid of all this stuff here. Turn this bad boy on. Okay. Yeah, let's put the chocks in there. Yep. Open these. And that noise was just the window shades opening up right here. Okay. Now, so the amount of passengers we're gonna have on this flight is 8 passengers. Alright, so first things first, batteries can come on and the nav lights can come on. The parking brake is set and the gear is in the down position. Let's see if our GPU. Last time I tried to fly this thing, the GPU didn't want to work. Good, so the GPU is working here. Perfect. So since the GPU is on, let's go ahead and turn on our inverters. Perfect. Now, it's been a while since I've flown this thing, y'all, so please bear with me if I do something a little bit out of order. I'm going to skip the walk around, though, just to speed things along. So it's going to be myself, the co-pilot, and the captain. I'm not going to be the captain on this one today, but 2 pilots. We're going to bring Julie, John. No, we don't want John. We'll bring Mary. John talks too much. Let's bring Mark. Mark's cool. Rick. We got Ricky with us today. What did I say? 8 passengers. Uh, that's 4 people. We need 4 more people. We'll do Alicia, Will, Bobby, and Cindy, just like the Brady Bunch. So that's 8 people, and it's gonna be quite a bit of luggage. So we'll just say all luggage. Now for the fuel, this is gonna be about a 680 nautical mile trip. So what I'm gonna do is see the estimated range we have based on this fuel here is 1,081. I'm just gonna give us about I'll give us an extra 200. So 872 is good. Um, so let's go ahead and get this baby started up here. So we just look outside right quick, make sure there's no one in the area. I'm on the network, but I'm gonna be using most likely CTAP to depart in Unicom, because we're closer to Fort Worth. Houston Center's online, but we're not in the Houston's airspace. So everything's clear outside. Everything's clear out here. Let's go ahead and get started. So we'll take these chalks out. Where is it? Chalks can come out. And we'll start the right engine first. Okay, this is looking good here. This is looking good. Alright. That sounds like a good start. And as you can see, well, it didn't happen yet, but the GPU is going to go away on its own. So that's a good start. The generator can come on. And now the GPU is gone. So same thing for the left engine. Let's get start right there. And let me make my cursor visible so you can see what I'm clicking on here. Alright. So that sounds like two good starts to me. Yes, okay, so we have two good starts. That's perfect. Seatbelt signs I should have been on first hand. Oh shit, the beacon light should have also been on too. My bad about that one. Alright, let's keep it moving. So let's get this generator on. Generator's on. Now let's go ahead and get things cooking down here. So turn on the avionics. Let's see, these two can come on. That can come on. Turn this on. Cabin out. We're going up to flight level 400, so we'll bring this right up here up to 40. It goes very slow. Okay. Turn that on. Turn this on. Let's turn our radar on. It doesn't seem like it's working, but whatever. The weather for where we're at right now, well, the altimeter is 299.8. So we'll set that right here in the barrels. It's 998. We'll do this one and 998. That's set. Looks like we're 840 feet off the ground as the field elevation. So let's go ahead and program our flight. And first things first, our squawk. We already got one from the automatic thing on VATSIM. It's going to be 7043. And we're also going to be November 986 Sierra Alpha. So that's that. Let's get this message out of here. Oops. Oh. Okay, so we're not going to be departing on a SID. We're just going to depart and fly heading and exit the airspace, and we're going to direct to a VOR first. So we're going to be off of 19er, but our first fix is going to be this VOR. It's going to be the Millsap VOR. So here is going to be Mike Quebec Papa. That's our first one. And from there we're going to go to Baddock. Hope y'all can hear me. From Baddock we're going to go to the Wichita Falls VOR. So it's going to be Sierra Papa Sierra. Okay, so we're gonna go from there to the Panadale VOR. That's gonna be Papa November Hotel. Panhandle. I said Panadale. Then we're gonna go to Quinto. Quinto to Gossip. We're gonna go from Gossip to Taylor. Okay, then we'll go ahead and put our destination. It's gonna be ASC for Aspen. Okay. So on the procedures, we're gonna looks like they're landing on runway 15 in Aspen, so and it seems like it's mild VFR conditions right now. Then interesting. We might have to do an RNAV approach. I could do a localizer and just hand fly the thing all the way down. Let's see. I'm gonna bring Navigraph over so you can see what I'm looking at. Hold on. Just to kill noise for a second. Alright. Now hopefully you can hear me better. Okay. But we're right here. We're gonna go straight right here. But as for our approach, we need to come in from down this way. So let's see what there are no arrivals. So we're gonna have to vector ourselves if we don't have any ATC coverage out in that area. So for runway 15, well, it seems like we'll only have these two options, but we do localizer or we can do the RNAV. So from the RNAV, it'd be RNAV Zulu. We'll have to go, looks like right here to this VOR. I think we can pull that off. Let's do this one. So we'll do that from the red table VOR. Alright, so here we'll take RNAV Zulu 15. We'll do the red table transition. Alright. So pretty much when we hit Taylor, if we're doing this in uncontrolled conditions, we'll just go direct to red table. So that's the plan. That is the plan. So we have our flight plan set up here. Let me get the CTAF frequency right quick for this airfield. Okay, there's no CTAF here. We're just going to do Unicom, so let's just put Unicom in. Alright, so we're on Unicom right now. And let's see, for our standby, we'll do... actually, I'm not even sure if this works, but we'll try. 121. Decimal 5. Alright, but how do you make this, like that? Okay. Alright, that works. Let's go ahead and turn these on, or arm them. Let's set our takeoff pitch. Trim, I should say. This thing here. Alright, that looks good to me. Okay. Alright, let's do a quick checklist here, then I'm going to turn those sounds back up for you. Where's the checklist sheet? So let's do it before taxi. Alright, so avionics is set. Radars on standby. This thing on standby? No, fuck it. We'll just leave it where it is. I don't know why this doesn't. Something's wrong with this thing. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, circuit breakers are in. We don't have this installed. Fuel control governor, yes, that's checked. Windshield heat, we don't need it right now. The lights that are needed are on or will be on. The passengers have been briefed. Anti-skid lights out. Yep, we checked that. Parking brake, we'll release that in a second. And the seatbelt signs are on. Let's go. Whoops, wait a minute. Well, I'll turn the sounds back up when we take off here. And the pitot heat, we'll turn that on once we hit the runway. And we'll arm the thrust reversers. We can do that now. I'm supposed to do it right before you hit the runway, but I'll do it now. Okay, so those are armed. Taxi lights on. Alright, let's see. Let me just look at this map right quick so I can know where we're going when we taxi. And this will be Granbury traffic, I guess. We're going to be taxiing to runway 19. Parking brake set. I'm holding on to the brakes manually. Let's hit the steer lock button. Now we can taxi. Let's go. And Navigraph isn't giving us any depiction of this airport, so we have to be careful. But no one's here, but you know, we still want to do things the right way. Granbury traffic, LearJet 986 Sierra Alpha taxiing 19. Granbury. Okay, let's stop here for a second. Okay, now where the hell exactly is the runway? Because alright, let's hit the brakes right quick. I know exactly what to do. So this is how we'll fix this. 1 second. I'm gonna get my camera. Hold on. Okay, so alright, that's the runway. I see it. I didn't see that that was connected. Perfect. Sometimes you gotta cheat. What can I say? Let's go. Our initial altitude is going to be, let's just climb out to 10,000. We'll go straight to 400 really. Clear that way. Let's turn here. shit. Here, let me get my sounds back. It's too quiet for me. There we go. Alright, now let me pay attention. And we can set the flaps. Let's make this turn this way. We're gonna make this left right here. I know we got two choppers right there. We got some traffic on the interstate. Alright, now we're approaching runway 19er. I don't see anybody up here on final. And this runway looks clear to me. Alright, let's stop here for a second. Let's do a quick checklist here. And we're going to get these pitos on. We'll get the igniters on. And let's see what else we need. We'll take the strobes. Okay, so checklist. Okay, let's see. Flight control check. Let's do that right now. Yes. Alright, we got that. Let's see, thrust versus, yes. Thrust versus armed. We did the flight control check. Let's do one more scan of the instruments here, make sure we didn't forget anything. So we got this set to flight level 400, 29908, 29908, and 29908, and flight level 400 set right there too. What is the runway heading? We'll bug that too right now. Let's see, runway heading is going to be 194. So let's go ahead and put this at 194. And this course is not linked to this course, so once we turn on course, I'll put it over here manually. But it's going to be whatever this side is. I mean, it looks like it's going to be 329, but I'll put it right just like this. Okay, so that course is on. Alright, so we scanned our instruments. We're looking good there. This looks good to me too. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, all these look good so far. Let's see. Radar. Radar's on. I guess it's on. Spoilers. Spoilers check. Let's see. Flaps set to 8. Trim set. Pressurization set. Cabin air is on. Cabin temp controls, that's checked. Anti-ice systems, we don't need those. Heated windshield. We don't need no windshield heat. We're good. And for the takeoff briefing, we're going to be departing runway 19er on the right seat departure. Anything that's going to be under V1 will throw out the thrust reversers, the spoilers, and manual braking, and we'll taxi off the runway. Um, and we'll go back to parking to troubleshoot what's going on. Anything over V1, we're going to take it up in the air, and we're just going to bring it back around. There's no traffic in the area. There's no high terrain or any threats to departure. And the captain agrees with me because I'm the first officer, but that is going to be our takeoff briefing. Um, and we are good to go. So let's get this out of here. That was probably a shitty takeoff briefing, but I freestyled it. So y'all, come on. You got to bear with me here. And we'll arm the yaw dampers once we retract the flaps. I mean, once we let the landing gear up. So we should be good to go. Cranberry traffic, LearJet 986 Sierra Alpha is departing runway 19er on a northwest departure. Cranberry. Let's get up out of here, y'all. Parking brake is off. Landing lights on. Let's go outside one more time. Yep, we're good. We're good, we're good. Let's go. So once we hit 400 feet, we'll make our right-hand turn. We'll direct that first VOR. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do this right now before we depart out. On the brakes, 1 second. Let's see. Okay, where is it? Right here. That VOR is what, 117.7? Oh, it's already in. Perfect. We're good. All right, let's go. And what's the wind? Oh, we have some gusts here. It's gusting at 18 knots, 150 at 7, gusting at 18. Okay. So, let's go. Alright, take off. Alright, so I got some left aileron in here because we got some winds there. And airspeed's alive. Alright, how's the right gear up? Let's trim up a little bit there. Yaw dampers on. Alright, let's start making that turn. Flaps up. And let's go speed mode. Nav. Okay. Cranberry traffic, LearJet 986 Sierra Alpha is exiting airspace to the northwest. Last call. Autopilot's on. Okay, thrust reversers off. 338. Yeah, we're climbing at we're about 190 on the speed. That's fine. That's good for me at least. But let me speed it up some. So we'll go to VS, add more power. Okay, now back to speed mode right there. Oh god, that's a crazy climb rate right there. We're over 6,000. We don't need to climb that much. We got passengers back there that's gonna vomit all over the place. Alright, that's 10,000. We can turn these off. Everything there stays on, and those can come off, and seatbelt signs can come off. We'll keep that heading bug synced. 338. This is actually wrong. There we go. We're 5 miles away from that VOR. Okay. Gosh, that's loud. So we're 5 miles away from that VOR, and then we'll turn on our actual course. Good old Texas. Alright, so you see how this yellow arrow is now, it went from up pointing forward to now pointing backwards, and how this number right here is going up, the DME miles. So at first I was flying toward the VOR, but now is counting the distance of me flying away from the VOR because I'm flying away from it. So that's a pretty cool feature. That's a good feature from the good old days of VOR navigation. And we have just about reached our transition altitude here, so I'm gonna go ahead and set standard. It's 2992. Alright, so check this here. So now this this is us right here. We just flew over that Milsat VOR. So our next fix is going to be Batic, but we're flying towards the Bourbon VOR. So we're gonna tune this right now. That's 11715. And you see how this arrow just went back into a forward position because we're now flying toward this VOR. So the distance is going down as we get closer to it. All right. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tune our next VOR as Wichita Falls. It's gonna be 112.7, and you're gonna see this thing move one more time. It's probably gonna go back to the up position, but 112.7. There it is, and we're 40 miles out from that VOR. And we really didn't need to do that since we're direct to it. It's in our flight plan. It also says it right here, but this is just a secondary reference. And so we still have 9,000 more feet to go before we get to flight level 400. We're at 1,000 feet a minute on the climb. Let me give it just a little bit more power. You see now that just gave us a good improvement on our climb power, on our climb performance right here. Now we're at about 2,500 feet a minute. Yeah, she's going to be on the phone the whole time, and he's going to be thinking about whatever he's thinking about. He's probably thinking about why is she on the phone, not talking to me. And what's going on here? What are they doing? This guy's tying his shoe. She's reading a story out of her Kindle. And this kid is just, he looks like he's pouting about something. And what's happening up here? See, he's enjoying the view. And I don't know what the hell she's doing. What is she doing? She's also enjoying the view. And what's this message we have here? Smart glide unavailable above 36,000 foot. Whatever. We don't care about that. Get out of here. Alright, 600 feet to go, and we will be at our top of climb. And that's top of climb, y'all. Altitude cap right there. Alright, let me tune the next VOR. We're flying over this one right now. That's going to be 116.6 panhandle. That's pretty far out though. Yeah, that's 169. I'll leave the other one in here. Because if anything happens where we have to give a position, we can still use that. We can say, because now we're kind of flying west. So we can say, oh, we're this many miles west of the Wichita Falls VOR if we needed to. You know, it doesn't make any sense to say, oh, we're 169 miles east of the Panhandle VOR. And if you look down here, our speed has increased dramatically. We have about 475 on the ground speed, which is good for us. We'll get there quicker. But let me bring the power back just a little because I don't want to overspeed it. I mean, 470, around 470 should be fine for me. We don't need to go past 470, but 475 I should say. And let me also synchronize our course and heading on this side, 292. I'm saying low fuel. How's it saying low fuel? We have enough fuel. Low fuel. Do we have a leak? Where's the... No, we're good. Yeah, we should be fine. Problem solved. Magic. Alright, y'all. So, there's really not much to see, so we're about 55 minutes into this video. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a little break here, and I'll see you guys back at the top of the descent. Catch you soon. Okay, we're back. We're not quite at top of the descent yet. I just came back just to show you how bad the turbulence is right now as we're flying, and we're somewhere in, I think, southeast Colorado, but yeah, we're getting thrown around like crazy up here at flight level 400. Let's look outside. Oh yeah, see? Yeah, those are some pretty dense clouds right there below us. Um, let's do a let's look at our tablet for a wind check. So right now the wind is doing, yeah, see, it's all over the place. Yeah, but we got a wind coming in from our left. Uh, yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty bad. All right, let's see how far we are from our TOD here. So we still have to make gossip. All right, so in about 125 miles, nautical miles, we'll be at our top descent. So I will see y'all later. I'll come back around then. So see you in about 25 minutes. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are about 10 miles, maybe 9 miles from our top of descent, which is right here. Cruising at flight level 400. We're gonna drop it down to, our first descent is gonna be down to flight level 200 or we'll do 230. So let's go ahead and set that right now. So 230. Make my cursor visible. Okay, so we got 230 set here. 230 set right there on both sides. So when this gets to 41, that's when we'll start descending. And we do not have any controllers in the area, so this is going to be all done by radio calls. And we're going to go ahead and pull the power back and start descending now. So we'll hit altitude select, and we'll hit speed mode. And we are now descending. And it is pretty cloudy out there. I do have the CTAF frequency for Aspen. I have that monitored right now. When we get down into a lower altitude, I'll switch over from Unicom to CTAF. Oh yeah, we need to descend faster than that. 1500 a minute is not good enough. We need to do, as of right now, we need to do at least 2500 a minute. We'll bring the power levers back here, and that'll decrease our rate of descent or increase our rate of descent. Yeah, we need it right about right there. That's good. Um, so now I'm gonna start looking up the weather for Aspen. So right here, variable at 4 is what the wind's doing. 57 degrees. 33 is going to be the barrows. And it's back in VFR conditions. So yeah, we can most definitely deal with this here. And arriving runway is still 15. Visual approaches in use. We got the RNAV set up, but we're still gonna go. We're gonna have visual as well. So that's pretty all right. I can handle that. And there's no information for this approach though. So what I'm gonna see if I can find some information from another approach. So the approach course would be 166, and if we need to go around, the go around altitude is going to be 14,000. The field elevation is 7838. Okay. Okay, now we do have these clouds. It's a pretty nice looking cloud layer, but we also have to keep in mind that this is Aspen, Colorado. So there's some pretty high terrains around us. So we're definitely going to be vigilant about keeping an eye out on the terrain here. And I'm going to go ahead and tune the red table VOR. That's going to be 113, so wrong button. Let's go here. 113. Okay, so we have that tuned, and we're 42 miles out from there. Okay, so right now we're about 20,000 above field elevation, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to CTAF now, just in case there's anything I need to hear. And let me also synchronize my course. That's gonna be 338 on this side too. And we'll keep the rate of descent going to flight level 200. Alright, so the descent checklist. Windshield heat, we don't... well, you know what? We got some clouds right here. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Turn it on for us. So windshield heat's on. Cabin controller, field elevation, yep, check. And I'll bring this down a little bit too. Anti-ice systems as required. I don't think we need those just yet. We're going to transition at flight level 180. That's in about 6,000 feet. We'll set the altimeters and we'll turn the recog lights on. We'll adjust the pressurization and we'll turn on the seatbelt signs and we'll do the passenger briefing. Okay, we'll leave this open for now. Oh no, actually, hold on. Okay, we need to fix this right now. We're gonna direct to red table because we're flying straight for the airport and we don't need to fly to the airport yet. Alright, that's better. And we don't have any traffic in the area, so we are clear of all conflict. We're about 13 miles from red table. So we'll do 16,000. Alright, I'm going to turn the seatbelt signs on now because we're flying over these mountains and it may get bumpy. It's getting pretty stuttery right here too. There must be some traffic in the area. Alright, we need to descend a little bit more here. And we can go ahead and arm the reversers too. So put 14,000 set. Okay. Alright, so let's set the barrels 3033. 3033. Okay, let's turn the speed mode. Let's go to VS mode. Let's bring the power back because we're too high, but we're too fast. So let's slow down some. And let's do the recog lights can come on. And at this point, let's get the landing lights on too. Let's get our first notch of flaps just to slow us down. Okay. Aspen traffic, LearJet 986, Sierra Alpha, 15-mile final, runway 15. Okay. Oh yeah, we're way too high. Way too high. Okay, this is what we're gonna have to try this again. So we're gonna keep it at 13,000. Let's get some power going here because we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix this somehow. So this is what we'll do. We will I'm gonna have to fly heading just to get us bleed off some of this altitude here. All right, so we're gonna fly heading 190 right. Oh, power. Get at power right now. Okay. So we're on a heading of 190. We don't need this anymore. Let's set 10,000. We're just gonna fly ahead in here. We're gonna kind of go into a circle. So we'll altitude select and speed. All right. Let's turn. We don't want to go into the mountain here. So 270. All right. Let's do 330. Now, I just want to put out there, if there were traffic in the area, I would not do it this way at all. All right, so that's the airport down there. All right, let's do 010. We can bring the gear down right now. And we'll do flaps 20. We'll keep that turn going. We'll keep that turn going. Low fuel, that's fine. We're good. And I'm gonna hand fly right here. We'll add some power. I do not see the airport. Alright, yep, level it out here. I see the airport right there. Alright. So I'm gonna go level right here, just till we clear this terrain. Somewhere between level and climbing at about 100 or 200. Okay. Fields in sight. Aspen traffic, LearJet 986 Sierra Alpha, short final, runway 15. Aspen. Okay, alright. This approach is crazy. All right, let's go. Let's go flaps full. Let's bring out some power. Go around altitude set. Right now we're good. Ignore that one. Alright, continue, we're landing. And bring the power out. Down. Well, that was exciting. Alright. Let's take this one here. Let's turn these off. Bring the flaps up. Stop right here for a second. Forgot to turn on my igniters, but it's fine. And look, Denver Center just came online. Alright, we'll go over here somewhere. Alright, we're good here. Brakes set. Shut it down. Beacon light can come off. This can go off. That can go off. That can go down. Turn this off. This can go off. Let's see. Pitos can come off. Anything on down here. These can come off. Let's see what else. That can come off. These can come off. This can come off. This can come off. That can go off. That can go off. These can come off too. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for flying along with me. That was a pretty spicy landing, but then again, everything is spicy coming into Aspen. But yeah, this will be uploaded as soon as possible. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch y'all next time.